I never thought that anything in life made sense to me, whether it be religion, science, or the things that I was told by family members. Any information, basically. And the problem is, I believe, is that I feel like from the way that people analyze information, the way that they process it, it makes their lives what it is. It makes their lives what they are. Sorry for the background. However, I feel like the difference between me and maybe the typical person you might run into is that I don't process information this way. And I'm not saying that I'm anybody special, but let me kind of give you an idea of what I mean by that. For instance, with religion, I'm gonna make another video on religion and every other topic that I have an opinion on, and I'm gonna describe exactly how I feel about that and everything else. But just to kind of give you an understanding of how I am, how I think, and why I have created this channel. The same way that you use math to determine things that you don't know to solve problems, I took math and I've learned to use it in a way that it helps me better live my life. For instance, anything that I don't know, to me it's just X. And in math, X is simply a number that you don't know yet. Now everybody knows that, and everyone knows that there's no way for you to prove that you're actually in a room. There's no way for you to prove that what you're experiencing is what you're experiencing. There's no way for you to prove, besides your own personal acceptance. You're just accepting it as your belief that things are the way they are, or that it is what it is. But in reality, you don't know that the outside world is still there. You don't know if what you see is actually what it is, because you know that the only reason you see things for what they are is because of the way your senses convey information in the way that your brain processes it. Because of this understanding that I feel everyone has, because of the fact that I feel like I just took it and I used it in a different way. I used that information in a different way. I took, like, if anybody's watching this and they have a kid, and if you are sensitive on the subject of, you know, I'm not even going to use that because you never know who's watching. When I was a kid, I learned that something that I believed in wasn't actually what it was. I learned that how something worked wasn't exactly how it worked, and that someone else was responsible for it working the way that it worked. And bear with me, the only reason why I'm wording it that way is because I'm aware that some people believe this, and I know how it feels to strongly believe something. I'm just respecting your beliefs. So, I took it more personally. I started to wonder, hey, what else is it that I thought was and really isn't? or I think is and really is not. And it's affected my whole life. It's led me to drop out of school. Please don't doubt me. I have my own explanations and my own reasons. It's led me to isolate myself and stay away from people. I didn't have a problem with getting along with people, but I just want to be alone because of my experiences and the way that I feel about my environment. So I'm gonna make a lot more videos getting into depth with who I am and the whole purpose of this channel. It's about being human and this confusion that I know everyone is going through, and I feel so bad. I myself am so frustrated and lost, and I feel like if I can just open up and talk, that I can help others understand. Maybe just give you some ideas. I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all and that I have the answers, but hopefully just by me sharing my opinions and my thoughts, it can help you if you're interested. Think of things in ways that you might not have thought of them before. And this is very important to me. And so I'm ready to dedicate time into seeing it that other people know how I feel, because I feel like it's very important. And it's not just how I feel in the sense that